Hi guys, Iron Cameraman here. For quite some time now, Dafuk has been referencing the massive events of episode 74. This is exemplified by various hidden figures of 74 and spoilers, hints from Dafuk himself, and even interviews. While before we could only speculate about a future episode, things have become much clearer with the release of the latest episode. After rewatching the other episodes and all the interviews more closely, I've noticed a few non-obvious details and a couple of patterns that will help us figure out exactly what this is all about. For example, I'll tell you, why can G-Man kill TV Man Titan? And what does their first fight have to do with it? When should we expect a new episode? Where has Boom hidden clues to the plot of a future episode? What is TV Man Titan's weakness really, and does G-Man know about it? And of course, today you'll find out what's in store for us, not only in episode 74, but the future of the series as a whole. As you might have guessed, you're sure to love today's theories. So, as always, put like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyway, here we go. And to understand exactly what I'm going to talk about, let's start by remembering a couple facts. As we know, Boom loves to play with numbers, and you can hardly argue with that. For anniversaries, he usually prepares very important and plot-turning events for us. In episode 50, we got the return of Cameraman Titan. In 60, the demonstration of the main Skibidi Toilet and enemy of the agents, i.e. the scientist, and in 70, his death. Another example is the number 7. Every time this number in the number of the episode means epic and beautiful battles of titans. It is worth remembering only 57 or 67 episodes, in each of which titans and strongest toilets fought each other. And sometimes Dafuk comes up with such intricate combinations that not everyone can guess their significance. And this case is one of them. But what is the meaning of the number 74? It's worth thinking more seriously. By the way, it may seem to you at first that I am going to talk about a fact that is too far-fetched, but do not hurry with conclusions, because I will provide other proofs to my theory. As you know, the most trivial, but at the same time quite effective way to find out more is to divide the number by digits, which will make us realize that the episode 74 consists of 7s and 4s. Having considered and studied seemingly ordinary numbers, we will realize that not everything is so simple. With 7, everything is more or less clear, because it is no secret that this number is lucky in most countries, and Dafuk often takes advantage of this. However, what does the number 4 mean? Everything is not so unambiguous here, and for a start, let's turn to the Chinese numerology. The number 4 in Chinese pronunciation is very consonant with the word Sai, which means death. Because of this similarity, many people are very superstitious about the number 4 and believe that it brings bad luck. To give you a couple of examples, in some Chinese houses, the 4th floor is skipped and called the 5th floor at once. 4 people at one table is also perceived negatively, and cafes and restaurants never put 4 chairs at one table. Many examples can be given, and the whole point is that this is the number that many people avoid. But why should Dafuk use 4? It's not like he's Chinese, you might say. However, to that, I'll show you episode 68, when Plunger's squad was walking towards the scientist. At a couple moments in the episode, you could just about spot that very 4. As we remember, almost no one from that squad survived, which gave our number significance. Accordingly, Dafuk, like last time, can use such symbolic numbers, and I hope you have no more doubts about it. But who will be unlucky this time? To answer that question, let's first look at the final events of episode 73. At the end of the episode, TV Man Titan doesn't want to accept defeat and teleports after G-Man, spitting on his comrades. Doesn't that remind you of anything? We saw the same scene in episode 45, where TV Man Titan, due to his temperament, didn't want to let Speaker Man Titan go. What's more interesting is that it was in episode 47 that TV Man Titan lost to G-Man for the first time and almost got infected if it wasn't for teleportation. All of this happened precisely because of the chase. He fell into the simplest trap, even though he realized it beforehand, judging by the dialogue. But even after that, he didn't want to retreat, believing too much in his own strength. That's what ruined him. And now for the most mind-blowing part. If we try to flip the number of the long-running 47 episode, we get the number 74. the number of the future episode, in which the big event will take place. Looking at everything we have now, the puzzle fits together. We're in for an epic rematch between TV Man Titan and G-Man, and nothing but that. Because in truth, everything fits together as much as possible. The number of episodes, the fact that TV Titan was left alone to fight, and also, due to his character, chased after his opponent, not wanting to let him go. But will the Titan suffer from his superiority complex this time? Let's break it down. In the last episode, Dafuk crippled 2 Titans for good reason. Now we realize for sure that in case of an unforeseen situation, TV Man Titan will have to rely on himself and not wait for help from anyone. And that's his problem. While Cameraman Titan and Speakerman Titan acted as a team and won, TV relied only on himself, which made him jump all over the battlefield, falling face first into the ground with little to no damage to his opponent. G-Man is well aware of his principles, which is exactly what he used in episode 47, leading the Titan into an ambush. So what's stopping him from doing it again? Dafuk often likes to use his old scenes, such as the handshake of the Titans, the repeated breakdown of Plunger, or the trademark backhanded knife attack from Speakerman Titan. This sort of thing has been practiced many times before and can be demonstrated again. It's not enough to know the character's abilities to accurately determine the winner, though. As Boom said, the cunning and the one who knows how to better utilize his abilities will win. That's where the magic of numbers 2 comes in. If we compare the events of episode 47 and the characters, it's clear that in this case it's unlucky for TV Man, so his number 4 is on the left. Now let's look at number 74. Here we see that lucky number 7 is on the side of TV Man. Does this mean that this time TV Man Titan will be lucky? It depends on which side you look at it from. Yes, G-Man is in a break me completely state right now, and yes, Skibidi Toilets are losing on all fronts right now. But let's not forget that G-Man is the trickiest creature in the entire series, plus with 2 extra containers that hold God knows what. And if the Titan is going to be lucky, it's only with the fact that he won't get roasted in the process of the duel. So hoping for G-Man's death in this episode is definitely not worth it. And now let's get to the most interesting part, when we should wait for a new episode and all this mess. This is where the magic of the number 3 numbers can help us out. Dafuk's extra scenes took a long time to make, as he changed some moments from the episode itself in the process. After release, he usually takes a vacation that lasts 2 to 3 days. This includes half a day of rendering and half a day of post-processing from HuviTube. Also, from the information available, it seems that Dafuk will not be splitting the episode into 2 parts. And it's also not hard to guess that this episode will be the most epic one in a while. Dafuk spends 3 to 4 days on such episodes on average, so we add them to the meter. So we should expect the episode by May 25th, but this is just my guess based on facts, and the episode may come out earlier than usual. Either way, all the waiting will be worth it. I think 74 episode will be something like that, because so many factors point to the correctness of my theory. And if not all of it, at least some of it should become canon. But we don't know for sure what's in Dafuk's head, so the final word is up to him. While we're waiting for the episode, be sure to put like and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss the analysis of episode 74, and you can also watch my other videos, like the video where I discuss the interview with Boom or another video about episode 74. Bye.